Welcome to the Optimist Newscast. I'm Jonathan Rates. The International Students Association and African Students Association holds the International Food and Fashion Festival annually. Last weekend, the ISA and ASA joined forces to host a multicultural event highlighting different cultures around the world. The festival showcased 13 cultures with a table set for each nation represented. Those represented included the U.S., Japan, Honduras, Korea, China, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Nigeria, Brazil, Guatemala, Malaysia, Greece, and Rwanda.
My favorite thing about coming to the National Food and Fashion Festival is you get to represent your own culture as well as see how everyone else represents their cultures and enjoy how delicious they are and how beautiful they are.
Max Air, formerly known as part of the Trampoline Park franchise, opened last week. Max Air used to be affiliated with Altitude, which has locations open in Lubbock and Fort Worth. After searching West Texas for expansion opportunities, the company split with Altitude and became Max Air. Owner Steve Cass says the new location differs from Altitude in that it offers more than a trampoline park.
As we go through the whole process here, we will be adding more and more events, additional to things such as the zip line and kids ninja course, hamster balls. We'll have extreme dodgeball on the floor, volleyball inside, along with indoor soccer, 3-on-3 league.
On over to sports, softball rebounded from a winless weekend with a doubleheader sweep of Bowling Green. The Wildcats never trailed in either of Tuesday's games against the Falcons. In Game 1, ACU took a 2-0 lead off some Bowling Green miscues as Donnell Johnson and Brianna Tijerina scored on an error. After the Falcons tied it at 2, Kayla Keeling gave the Wildcats the win with an RBI single in the 5th. ACU went on to dominate the second game, scoring 7 second-inning runs on the way to an 8-4 victory. This weekend, the women are in Hammond, Louisiana to take on Southeastern in the first conference action of the season. Baseball stayed hot this week as it finished its 11-game season-opening homestand with an 11-0 shutout of Dallas Christian. ACU scored 4 in the first, 3 in the 6th, and 4 in the 7th to improve to 10-1 on the season. Freshman Seth Watts led the Wildcats' offensive attack as he drove in 3 runs on 3 hits. Wildcat hitters also drew a season-high 14 walks, led by sophomore Caleb Kyle, who had 4. However, the story of the night was the pitching staff's 8-inning no-hitter. 5 hitters combined for 8 innings of work before junior Jonathan Nicholson closed the game and secured the shutout despite giving up back-to-back walks to start the inning. Like softball, baseball also started the conference this weekend with a trip to San Antonio to face Incarnate Word. And with the return of the spring weather, football is back as the Wildcats return to the field for spring practice on March 1st. The Wildcats held a scrimmage Friday and will continue building toward their spring game April 6th at 6 p.m. Head coach Adam Dorrell had this to say about Week 1.
Very proud of our guys, what they've been able to do since we got back from Christmas. Feel like we've gotten stronger as a football team. We had some very specific goals that we wanted to obtain before we got to this point. And for the most part, I feel like we've done that. I feel like we've gotten stronger as a team. You know, our body composition, height, weight, things of that nature have gotten better and where we want it to. So just excited to be out here right now and look forward to seeing some of our new guys in pads and see what they can do.
Well, that's all for this week. For more campus news and events, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ACU Optimist. For the Optimist Newscast, I'm Jonathan Rates.